When I started my journey and people started calling me the dog whisperer, the only thing I wanted to do is to teach people there is no such a thing as a bad dog.
Oh my gosh!
Give me the leash. She's safer with me. Today, I'm still doing what I love, but the world has changed. Record dog adoptions have made many packs complete, but now, more than ever, people and dogs still need help.
We can't live like this.
The problem is me.
What do I do?
More pushes, more problems, right? He needs rehab like ASAP. So many things you can fix already.
Sorry,
Ignore the excitement.
I just don't want you to get bit.
Do you know who I am? Yes. Together with my superhero pack, our mission is to teach the world to honor the pack code: honesty, integrity, and loyalty. Once you get this, you're gonna have everything else. And that's how we create better humans and better dogs, one pack at a time. I am on my way to Southeast LA to see a red zone case. This part of the city brings me a lot of good memories. My very first business, the original Dog Psychology Center, was not too far from here. I work with a lot of dogs in this neighborhood with a lot of aggression, and today is no different. The family say the dog is biting people, charging dogs, mounting people, and practicing very dangerous guarding behavior. So I need to make sure this dog drop his guard, literally.
My name is Genesis. I live in this house with my mom, my dad, my brother's girlfriend, and my 2-year-old nephew. Come. Hendrix is a Australian Shepherd, Husky, and Pit Bull. I got Hendrix almost 4 years ago, and he was 8 weeks old. He was very cuddly, and he wanted everybody's attention. I love having him around. He is very warm with me, and he brings so much laughter to us. I think I kind of still see him as my little puppy, but I know he knows, like, that's my mama. Are you okay? No, relax. But balancing life with Hendrix and all the issues I have with him right now is very difficult. So Hendrix, he is dog aggressive. He's people aggressive. He does not like people near his food. And he likes to hump people. Stop. So Hendrix has bit my brother and my cousin and the random person that was walking by my house.
I'm Alvaro. I live in the same household as my sister. Okay, so he bit me around this area here, kind of hit the vein, so I was like gushing. I don't really know what triggers him to bite. There's no warning or nothing. Human just seems to be his favorite dish.
I don't let him next to any dog. The way he reacts to them, I'm sure he would bite another dog. No! There's no doubt that if someone tried to grab food from Hendrix, he would attack.
So in some cases, when Hendrix eating, he needs more food, but I'm afraid to get in there, so I get a broom, and then with the stick, I'll be able to move the food. My family is living under his rules. This is his house.
Everyone feels like they will get attacked. So when Hendrix starts humping us, it is very scary because we don't know what he's capable of.
You try to interfere that, he'll bite you. So I just let it happen. I'll personally even jump over the fence and then try to avoid him as much as I can.
Relax. I definitely am worried with Hendrix and the biting, especially for my 2-year-old nephew because he's tiny, and even my mom because it's hard for her to control such a big dog. Everyone who enters our house is scared of my dog. We love him. We know what joy he's capable of. I just want everybody else to see how amazing he is. I feel like worst case scenario, I'd have to find somewhere to give him to. Relax. That'll just mean he won't get adopted, especially with his behaviors, and then he'll be put down. I would be very, very sad.
I'm getting emotional. Today I'm here with the Ketta family, and they're Hispanic. My heart is very happy. I love to help people, but you know, I can relate to my Hispanic community. There's Hendrix over there. Oh, there you go. See those little pointy things on top of the fence? That's the only reason why that dog is not jumping, because that fence is nothing for a dog like that. This kind of behavior, even though it looks really bad, we have to have a lot of empathy, compassion, because as much as he's guarding his home, he's also releasing frustration. A lot of confusion that creates unhappiness, that creates chaos. No dog was born just to live 24 hours behind gates. For dogs, there is a difference between good guarding and bad guarding. Hendrix is guarding in a very dangerous way. To him, everything that moves is a possible threat or an invasion of his territory. Anything he sees or hears approaching triggers him, which could lead to an attack. When a dog is guarding in a normal, non-aggressive way, he should be using his most powerful sense first. So that's what I need to start. Okay. Do we have anything? Something strong smelling. I need to redirect him. Yeah. Genesis, stay right there.
Okay.
Where is he?
Cesar, what do you do?
All right, that's better. Got the nose working first. Right now, there's no size ears. The vinegar can act like a hard reset for a dog's brain. It gets the nose working first, which hopefully snaps them out of the aggressive guarding behavior. I'll know if it works if he stops charging. There's the retreat. Yep, it's being reset. I like his state of mind. So right now, we're gonna ask Genesis to put a leash, and so we can capture that state. Even though he's no longer in a guard dog mode, Hendrix is still likely to become aggressive towards me. To defuse a dangerous situation before it starts, I want Genesis to leash him. Plus, I need to assess what kind of dog handling skills she has. Lista?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do.
Okay.
Come here over here.
Okay.
I want you to put this leash on him.
Okay, thank you. It might take a little bit to catch him. That's another
No,
problem.
you stay right here, look.
Oh,
Go over here. Lay down, like here.
come here.
They come to you, all the way in the top. There you go. Very good.
I did not think it would happen that fast. It has never been that easy.
This is good for you because you're learning how to use the leash. Don't let him bark and don't let him lunge. Leash up, leash up, leash up. Up, 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 and then relax. Okay, you missed a moment. Hendrix is not making it easy, but really Genesis is clueless about dog handling and she radiates fearful energy. The more she struggles, the chance of Hendrix lashing out goes up. I want you to put a muzzle, and I'm gonna hold the leash.
Okay.
Okay? I don't often use a muzzle when I am first meeting a dog, but Hendrix is an aggressive guard dog with a history of bites. To keep everything safe, the muzzle stays on until he accepts my help. I'm gonna just walk it out a little bit, you stay right there.
Okay.
So we can get to know each other. Don't worry so much, Genesis. There you go, that's what I think. There you go. A little bit of fight here.
Oh my gosh.
He thinks he's in control, so he wants to fight me.
I can see him trying to push Cesar.
No, I'm in control now. No, no, no. Let's get you back to calm surrender. There you go, that.
Oh, he sat.
That's all I want. All right, good moment. Without the muzzle on, that would have been a couple of bites, no doubt. But by pulling up and releasing the leash, no, no, no. I communicated that I am here to help, and he received the message. He sat and became calm surrender. That tells me his aggressive guarding mindset stems from a lack of discipline. No discipline means the dog has all the power, which is a dangerous way of life for any pack. All right, now that we have him a little calmer, tell me about your pack.
So it's a big mix of tension in the house with him. There's already been 3 attacks, as well as the food aggression. So Cesar, there's something I really want you to see.
Oh my Lord. See the pupils?
Yes.
Wow. Dilated pupils with that posture can mean defensive aggression. It's like he's warning you, don't get close or I'll bite, even when he's just eating. Yeah, that's dangerous. You have to feed him every day, and every single day he guards his food. So that means you're afraid every single day.
Definitely when I have a nephew, he's 2 years old. So my nephew might grab his bowl, and that makes me so nervous.
Yeah. You know, he owns the house, the family, for 4 years. This is your classic aggressive case. The way he's guarding, you can see it. And those are the most dangerous ones. They bite for no reason at all, and anyone. Here's what's going on with this pack. Genesis is living in fear of her dog. She's never known how to control Hendrix's behavior, so she isolated him, which turned him into an aggressive guard dog. Because Hendrix has taken that dominant role in the pack, he controls by biting and mounting. And he has no respect for the family at all. This is very dangerous and will only get worse if it's left unchecked. He needs rehab like ASAP. I have no clue how you can live with so much fear. You need to bring him to my ranch first thing tomorrow.
There's nowhere else to go but up.
That's right.
The next morning, Genesis and Hendrix drive to the Dog Psychology Center.
Look, 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 look. We are here. I am feeling anxious today because I've never trained Hendrix before because I don't know how. Hendrix. I just hope that he cooperates.
I'm excited. And I just want to give him some freedom with a long line because his whole life is inside this small front yard. Here, put this thing on. Everybody safe? Yeah, just don't move really fast, okay?
Okay.
I got him. Hendrix's dominant behavior has led to a very sheltered life. The best way to get him out of that mindset is to start teaching him how to properly interact with other dogs. And more importantly, Genesis needs to overcome her own fears by seeing that he's capable of having a normal interaction. As always, we'll take safety very seriously. He needs to surrender to allow others to sniff him. There you go. The Labrador wants to play. That's Poncho. He's a playful guy. That's really good. Look at that. All right, this is promising. There you go. Explore. Oh. A stiff tail up like a shark. That's not a good energy. So be careful.
Hey!
That was a charge. He's acting like a dominant guard dog again. Hey. We have to remind him to go back to calm surrender. Hey. I'm not surprised that Hendrix charged. Remember, Hendrix hasn't been socialized at all. So when the lab got close, Hendrix went back into guard dog mode. What we're gonna do is keep telling him we don't need this dominant behavior by correcting him in a safe setting. Or else, Genesis will never learn what kind of dog he really is. Those little explosive moments, you have to nip it in the butt.
I see Hendrix react to the lab, and it just brings flashbacks to me of all the other times when I've had him around other dogs and how he reacts to them, and it definitely makes me nervous.
For Hendrix, what just happened, it's not a fight, it's a correction, but obviously it's a strong correction.
Yeah. Wait, I hear him growling.
Grab him. There you go. Hey. This is why it's good to use the muzzle. He has freedom, but no one gets hurt. For him, excitement has always meant attack. That's a dominant mindset. He has to learn not to just always choose attacking to prove his point. Because Henry goes back to calm surrender quickly after each correction, I'll give him a bit more freedom to meet more of the pack. All right, let's get there ready. They always go and see, you know, who's this new dog? Are you okay?
I know they do that, but it stresses me out sometimes.
I know, but that's why you keep yourself a distance.
Happy thoughts.
And then your job is to supervise the reaction Hendrix is having. This freedom is good for him. Give him some space to explore and socialize. Just wants to be around and just, hey, gotta correct that. Hey. Hey. Sitting means he started to slow down.
There you go. So we're not saying not to explore. What we're saying is not to growl, not to explode, not to charge, right? So anything that has to do with aggressive energy, this one we're saying no. And then everything else is yes.
Yes.
The corrections are working, the lunches are stopping, Hendrix is enjoying himself.
He wants to play. I want to bring this out. This is happy-go-lucky self.
Yeah.
But Genesis still seems afraid. I need her to understand there is nothing to fear when a dog is in a happy-go-lucky state.
Yeah, see? This is happy-go-lucky moment.
Yeah. It was so nice to see Hendrix being in a new environment. Making that small progress, I see that he has that potential.
This is calm surrender, right? No, there is no more beautiful than this.
We got Hendrix in a happy-go-lucky, calm surrender mindset. It's a big change from home, where he has full control of the property, barking, biting, or mounting anyone who enters his territory. This is the perfect time for Genesis to step out of her life of fear and into the role of calm, confident leader by learning how to claim her space.
We're gonna replicate your front yard,
Okay.
and that represents the fence, the front of your house. We're gonna have a lot of people coming in, and everybody here is going to show you how can they tell Hendrix to give space as they walk in. We want him to be part of it, greet us with affection, but we also want our family members to represent leadership, especially you. Doesn't matter who enters this yard, he's not allowed to get excited. No charging, no mounting.
Okay.
Hendrix has been guarding both the house and Genesis for the last 4 years. He's biting and mounting everyone who comes near as a form of domination. We'll start changing this guarding habit by teaching him that he doesn't have to protect Genesis. Once he understands that, it'll be easier to teach him not to guard at home.
Let's bring my family members.
Fair warning, some of my family members are furrier than others.
We're gonna bring a cow.
Okay.
Right? That's right. The cow represents a family member entering your front yard.
Look, excitement.
Oh, definitely. I see the ears moving.
It's a nervous thing.
That's true. At home, Hendrix runs the show, and everyone's in fear.
If you're feeling a little nervous or a little, breathe it out.
If he senses your fear, he'll want to protect you. He'll try to dominate. Control your fear, or you'll never control him.
Yeah.
Today he's changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay calm, you can do this.
We're gonna bring the cow all the way here.
Okay.
Okay. My handler Lisa will demonstrate how you need to claim space.
All the way. Yeah. There you go.
When Hendrix approached the cow, he started to slip back into that dominant state. So Lisa stepped toward him and he got the message to respect her space. This is the opposite of how he reacts at home.
That's it.
It's great. It was very eye-opening. I can see why claiming your space is very important, because Hendrix needs to learn what behavior is allowed. So that distance.
That distance means respect. I'm being respectful.
Genesis has to learn to control by claiming her space, which will stop Hendrix's disrespectful behavior.
So when your mom walks to it and he mounts,
Okay.
don't let him get close to the target.
Yeah.
Same thing here. If Hendrix look at the cow like a target, block him. He won't mount if you claim space.
So it's my space, not his.
Well, it is your house.
Yeah, it is
you know,
my
in
zone.
reality, in real life,
In
in
reality,
paper
yeah,
is.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can sense you're nervous.
Focus on positive thoughts. She likes here.
If I can sense her anxiety, you better believe Hendrix can too. If Genesis can't let go of her tension, Hendrix could go back to domination mode and aggressively latch out. If he starts to guard again, claim that space.
Hey. He needs to surrender. Right now, Hendrix, disagree. He felt that the cow was too close. And then you got tense and you're in your head.
Genesis is starting to understand that she needs to claim her space, but she's still hesitant. Hendrix sensed that and returned to a dominant mode and charged my cow. The way to teach Hendrix he doesn't need to protect her is for Genesis to overcome her fears by gaining confidence and controlling how her dog interacts with other people, animals, and especially her family.
This is the equivalent of any family member. They're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, they're not.
So there's no need for your dog to bite them. Okay, let's do it again.
Now watch his reaction when the cow comes back into the gate. He's on guard.
Before you move, snap him out of him. I need more confidence. I need the confidence side of you.
Okay.
Go towards the cow. Don't let him pass you.
Okay.
Calm, confident, shoulders up, head high. If he goes in front of you, then block from moving in.
Okay.
There we go. Block. That's it. Yes, yes. That's good. Feeling good, right?
Feeling great.
You saw the distance, yes?
I did.
Yes.
I did. He feels calmer. I can feel the
Yeah.
difference. Yes, definitely. It's going great. What I learned today is that I have to keep moving forward and not focus on what has happened before.
All right, now the animal. Yes.
Just correct what has been done and keep it going.
That's good. Yes. Shoulders up, Genesis.
I would never get that from him before.
Even though Genesis has now seen for the very first time what both she and Hendrix are capable of, the dog still isn't ready to go home with her yet. Not with a history like his.
Without a doubt, you have a red zone case. That means your dog has been bit a few people. Okay, so I'm gonna keep him, especially because the food thing, you know.
Yeah.
I wanna make sure that is out of the picture.
But this time away isn't just gonna be for him. I also want you to use this time to work on building up your confidence.
Okay. I do feel sad because I've never been without my dog, but I also know that a lot is at stake because I don't want my nephew getting bit, and I know he's already attacked other family members. So I know that he really needs this help.
Guys, follow me in that direction, and
Thank
God
you.
bless.
I want Genesis and her family to get a detox from the fear they've been living in for the past 4 years. Most importantly, I want Genesis to practice building her confidence so she can show Hendrix he no longer needs to be dominant. While she's doing that, I will continue working with Hendrix here at the ranch.
Over the next week, Cesar puts Hendrix through an intensive rehabilitation program.
Very tense. That's why he bites. He's not ready to be without the muscle with my little ones.
Working round the clock, Cesar aims to overcome Hendrix's guard dog mindset
He chased the little goat a little bit.
and disrespectful dominant behavior.
See that head on top? It's not good. That's just a sign I want to dominate.
Some things are improving.
Yes, sir. Slowly understanding my guidance with the leash. Not too chubby.
Henry still has moments where he slips back into dominating.
Hey, hey.
In my opinion, the biting and the mounting Hendrik has been displaying are both super dangerous and disrespectful. It is the epitome of dominant or owning his humans.
Stop, 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 stop.
In his mind, he's guarding them, but it's very unhealthy. Because Hendrix is part Australian Shepherd, I want to tap into that shepherding instinct and teach him to channel his guarding into herding in a respectful way.
There you go. Look. He's never seen a sheep in his life. He's curious, but he has no idea what to do with it. Come on, let's go.
Before Hendrix gets a turn, I want him to learn from my most respectful dog, Sophia. That way he sees how to herd them, not hurt them.
That's what we want, see? That's what we want.
That's right, Sophia. Show him how it's done. Look at Hendrix. He's getting a little excited, but still playful.
Shh, not that bark. Hey, hey, not that bark.
That's an excited, dominant bark. I gotta correct that.
Hey,
Trying to redirect him back to calm surrender. So the sound of the shepherd staff on the ground will snap him out of it.
hey.
For Hendrix, the really high-pitched bark tells me his excitement is at a level 10.
Shh, hey. Because he easily went back to calm surrender, now I want to give him a chance to herd the sheep with Sophia. To make sure everything is safe, I'm using the leash and the muzzle in case Hendrix becomes dominant or aggressive. Come on, Sophia. There you go. Good job, Sophia. That's playful. Nope, he's putting the head on top of the sheep. That's the first sign that he's going to mount. He's trying to dominate. If Hendrix becomes dominant, I have to bring him back to calm surrender. Repeating this herding exercise until he gets a ride is the only way he's ever going to learn. Let's do it again. Move him, move him, move him. This is better. He's starting to herd, not dominate. The circle he's making around them, that's perfect herding. Nice. Yeah. He's doing it. He's herding. Yeah. Yes. That's it. That's it. Hey. Hey. Hendrix has finally learned how to herd the sheep with respect. Because he's so quick to learn, that tells me he's in the right mindset to continue his lessons tomorrow. That's enough for today? I knew you can do it. That's my boy.
The next morning, Cesar continues working on what Hendrix's family believes is his most dangerous behavior.
Let's go, buddy.
At home, the dog dominates over everyone and everything, even his food. But Cesar has a method to feed aggressive dogs that keeps him in full control.
The technique that I'm going to teach Genesis to feed him is hold the food. This keeps him from towering over his food in a protective stance. And then what you are avoiding is a brain getting into the idea to be territorial about it. If the brain gets into that state, you're more likely to get bitten. This is a method that only a trained professional should attend until the dog is truly ready. Once he understands that the human is in control, Genesis will feed him this way. You have to be at the highest level of calmness, the highest level of confidence. Okay, that's the most important. You can't feel nervous, you can't feel insecure. You can't. Let's do it. Come in, Hendrix. There we go. There you go. Shh. Shh. Quiet. He can't eat unless it's an invitation. Yeah. See how he responds? He's not drooling, the pupils are not dilated. That's a good sign. So I'm gonna do a little bit of eating and then a little bit of pause. There you go. So that way, we also are controlling the mind while he eats. So the brain never gets to a very excited point. Pausing also reminds him that I am in control of the food and the ball. Shh. Hey. Shh. Too rough. Gentle, gentle. Shh. Shh. There we go. So I always leave a little bit of kibble. So he always knows that the human actually told him when to stop. Shh. Shh. At this point, he can't touch it. This is more for the mind. He can't be tense about it, obsessive about it, none of that. That's a good way to finish the exercise. Look at my boy. You're doing good. He's learning it's okay to let the human control things. All right, good boy. We'll keep practicing this. Come on.
In Southeast LA, Genesis follows Cesar's advice to take some personal time to work on herself.
Fast, fast, fast. Sula, Sula. Cesar wanted me and the whole family to really detox from that fear we had of Hendrix dominating the house.
Woohoo! I love you. Good job.
And he also wanted me to build my confidence. I've been doing a lot of things like working out, getting a lot of self-care done in order to be that calm, confident person for Hendrix. It's been great, but I do really miss Hendrix, and I just hope that we're both ready to really reunite and see each other again.
Cesar has made enough progress with Hendrix's dominant guard dog behavior that he feels it's time to reintroduce him to his pet parent Genesis and her mom.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
You brought your mom?
Yes.
¿Cómo están? ¿Bien?
Bien.
Qué bueno,
Sí.
qué bueno. Ladies, follow
Okay.
me. When I first met Genesis, she and her family were held captive by their fear of Hendrix's dominance. He owned the house and he owned them.
Stop, 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 stop.
Over the last week, Genesis has felt what it is like to live without fear and is starting to believe in her own abilities. So now, both she and Hendrix are ready to tackle the ritual that has caused the most fear and aggression in their household. Come on. Now we're gonna do the feeding ritual. I'll be watching to see if Hendrix can maintain respect or if he slips back into dominating again. So I want you to see that he's practicing not being aggressive around dogs and people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I brought in my pack because this will mimic her family being around the football at home. Right, so you have excitement, then we gotta bring the excitement down. So when you feed, always calmness.
Okay.
So I wanted you to see how they're supposed to behave when there's food around.
Yeah.
Attentive, but also very patient.
I'm like taking it all in
Right.
because I've never seen it before.
Right. I can tell you feel confident, so you're open to learning. Don't ever be in a rush, because a rush adds another element of excitement. Knowing that about to eat is exciting enough. Shh. Shh. Gentle.
Yeah. And I see that you're like showing him and then you take it away and he doesn't even try to keep going.
No. So the food doesn't just have a physical meaning, it has a mental meaning. Food means trust. Genesis must learn to maintain calm confidence and claim the ball. Otherwise, Hendrix could try to claim it by biting. If that happens, Genesis goes back to her fearful mindset and the dog goes back to owning her. Your turn. Hold the ball in front of him. Right there.
I'm anxious. I've never been that close to Hendrix with food before. I don't really touch his bowl when I feed him.
He's taking over the ball. To claim it, you have to lift it up. Lift up. Nope, you're pulling it. Just keep it right there. Hold on, hold on. You are too tense. Shh. Hey. Instead of acting with calm confidence, Genesis got tense and over anxious with the ball, causing Hendrix to tense up as well. I need to address her energy first, then we'll fix her technique. So right now you're feeling like this.
It's because you don't hear her?
No, no.
Why?
No,
She's like, quieto, quieto, quieto. Like, she's the one that's nervous, so it's throwing it to me, and I'm calm when I'm next to you.
Me callo, pues.
Yeah, so I didn't hear it.
That's my whole life. Of course I can hear. She's telling me, like, slow down, relax. And I'm
Okay.
like, you're making me tense by telling me to relax. Like,
That was a good learning moment
Yeah.
because that tension can turn into aggression.
yeah, like I was able to know what triggered me to feel that way.
Okay.
And that's gonna project to my dog.
Yes. As a moment, your energy turns into a negative source, and then you affect everything around, not just you. Because she recognized her source of tension, she should be able to reset herself back to calm confident and keep her dog in calm surrender. It is the first step towards living without fear and a step towards having confidence in herself. Now, she needs to follow through. The other thing I saw you do was pull the ball back towards you instead of up. When you pull it back like that, he wants to chase the food, which makes him guarded. But when you pull it up, it works like a correction.
Oh, up.
So you use the plate to snap him out of him. He's the one that has to do this.
Yeah.
If you pull it back, he's gonna move in. And if you keep pulling it, you're gonna hear Come on, Hendrix. One last time. Hold on. Not yet. Yeah. Eso. Eso. That's right.
That's good, that's good, that's good. Yes. Celebrate that. Celebrating not having to be tense by feeding your own dog. You're doing it.
Okay.
Today, Genesis had a major breakthrough. She learned how her energy affects Hendrix. I brought him 90% of the way, but it's up to Genesis to complete the final 10% back in their home environment. I've given her the tools, so now it's time for her to follow through. And I will continue to monitor how they progress with their homework.
Over the next week, Genesis works to perfect the lessons learned at the DPC.
My homework with Hendrix has been practicing walking, claiming space, and feeding. Hendrix has really not mounted anyone at home. We've been practicing claiming that space.
I do feel that with this process, I have been gaining respect with Hendrix.
But there's still a little bit of challenge with it. Hendrix still does react to other dogs passing by the gate. There's still more work to be done, but
I think once we set our minds to it, like, we'll be able to do it.
1 week later, Cesar welcomes back Genesis, her mom, and Hendrix to check in on all the progress they've made.
Look at that. I'm gonna cry. I am blown away. You can see a completely different Genesis. When I first met her, she was clueless when it came to handling Hendrix's dominant guard dog behavior.
no.
Now, even from a distance, you can see the confidence in her face, the positivity, the know-how. And you can see the effect that it had on Hendrix.
Everybody's happy.
So how's it going?
We've been working on the homework a lot, so it's been going great.
Show me the progress. Let's see how the feeding is going, okay?
All right.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Vámonos, señora.
Vámonos.
Come on in. He was pretty aggressive around the food.
Yes.
So the challenge is just to feed him. I want to see it.
Okay.
The last time she was making you tense and nervous. Right now, the goal is for it to be smooth.
Okay.
The last time when we did the feeding here, the mom influenced the wrong way. So I just wanted to make sure that we get that straight.
Up, up.
There you go. This is beautiful. That's right. Wow. That you came out on your own. You put your hand in front. I didn't tell you to do that.
No, but I just like to make sure he knows
Right.
that he can't have any.
I like it.
She didn't just feel safe, she felt authority, right? To the point she's putting her hand right in front, and he's taking the cue. So there's some things that I can't add on because it's up to you to bring you.
You're giving food, but you're also controlling behavior with the same plate you're giving food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Beautiful. Perfection. You did good. Yay!
I am proud of the work that Genesis has put in. She's really come a long way. She learned to feed Hendrix without fear, and now he's showing her respect by no longer guarding his food. Genesis is beginning to break the cycle of fear that has plagued the family since she got Hendrix.
Beautiful. I think you're ready for your final challenge.
Let's do it.
Genesis said she's still struggling with Hendrix reacting to other dogs at the gate. For her final challenge, I want to see if Genesis can claim her space and keep Hendrix in a calm surrender while all the animals approach.
Your dog should be able to stay calm, surrender,
Okay.
in the middle of all that chaos.
Okay.
Let's bring the first dog.
I do feel a lot more confident with Hendrix, but there is always that possibility that Hendrix could lunge at the fence. And I don't want to give Hendrix that energy where he begins to tense up and wants to be dominant. I am definitely worried that I will start getting nervous.
It's too exciting. Calmly take control of the situation. Feel calm surrender. Don't forget to breathe.
This challenge is really important for me to complete because it is a behavior that is still occurring and we need to fix it right now. Hendrix still does react to other dogs. Hendrix will go to the fence and start barking, and he will jump up and try to reach them. Shh, come on.
A controlar.
Controlar el excitamiento, the excitement.
Yeah.
She's excited about it. Control the fence. Here you're having a little resistance. Stay right there until you get it.
Okay.
Eso, ve. Wow. So you came close to the gate because?
To see if he wanted a sniff.
Yeah, that was great. Yep. That was great. Perfect. Not only is Genesis claiming the gate, she's intuitively leading Hendrix to smell the other dog. And it's totally on her terms.
This was never a reaction I would have with him with other dogs anywhere.
He's doing really, really good. So we got one more challenge. This is gonna be a little bit tougher.
Okay, ready.
Genesis has shown that she can control Hendrix's guard dog behavior with animals outside the gate. But remember, he was also dominating the family inside the yard. So now I want to test whether she can keep him from regressing when we bring an animal that almost always excites any canine.
Getting too excited.
Hendrix, meet my son.
He's getting anxious.
Let me bring him further. Shh, come on.
Yeah. Use distance. So this is the equivalent of a baby,
Yeah.
you know? Yes.
When Genesis moved Hendrix away from me and the dog, she created distance between us. That made it easier for her to get Hendrix back into a calm state and tells him to be respectful. But if she can get him to lay down, that will show complete calm surrender.
See if he lays down.
Mm-hmm.
Shh, shh. Good job. Shh. Good job.
Yeah, bravo.
I love it. I love it.
And she did it. She claimed the ball, she claimed the gate,
Perfect.
and she claimed the dog.
Yes.
And by doing all of that, she claimed her leadership.
You are controlling the excitement.
You aced the final challenge.
This is a beautiful moment of claiming. Oh, the dog. He doesn't know we're doing a TV show.
He wants to say hi to everybody. I'm like inside, like, yeah. I'm just having that moment where this is amazing. Genesis is using all the tools I taught her, and she controlled the dog's excitement with the dog in my arms. If she can maintain that level of control, there should be no more mounting, no more biting, and no more unhealthy guarding.
Yes.
Good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Señora,
Ok, gracias.
placer.
Igualmente.
vámonos.
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 So before, Hendrix was definitely taking the guard dog position all on his own, would literally call all the shots, and we really just lived our life around him. But now, we no longer feel like hostages in our own home because I'm able to be that leader he needs.
I believe one of the worst things you can do as pet parents is to fear your own dog. The human fears aggressive behavior. The dog senses anxiety and acts out to guard his human. Eventually, both the pet parent and dog become prisoners in fear. The key to escaping that prison is to overcome your own fears first. With the right energy, the right philosophy, the right activities, you'll be free to become the leader your dog wants to follow.